Abraha al-Ashram, the ruler of Yemen under Abyssinian, Ethiopian control, saw Mecca as a powerful rival due to the sanctity of the Kaaba, which made it a religious and commercial hub for the Arabs. Seeking to shift attention toward Yemen, Abraha constructed a grand church in Sana'a called Al-Qullais, an architectural marvel intended to attract Arab pilgrims away from the Kaaba. However, things did not go as planned. The Arabs ignored the church, remaining loyal to the Kaaba as a symbol of their religious and cultural identity. Matters escalated when, according to tradition, one of the Arabs desecrated Al-Qullais, enraging Abraha. Determined to assert his power, he devised a bold plan to destroy the Kaaba entirely. Abraha began preparations for this monumental task, assembling a massive army equipped with an extraordinary weapon, war elephants, an unfamiliar sight to the Arabs. With his forces ready, Abraha set out on his historic march toward Mecca, intending to leave an indelible mark on the Arabian Peninsula. Abraha assembled a massive army, one of the most formidable forces of its time. What made this army truly extraordinary was its inclusion of giant war elephants, a weapon the Arabs had never encountered before. These elephants were used to demolish walls and gates, making them a deadly asset in battle. Leading his army from Yemen toward Mecca, Abraha passed through numerous Arab tribes along the way. His goal was clear: to intimidate the Arabs and destroy the Kaaba as a demonstration of his power. In each region he traversed, Abraha confronted local tribes, attempting to assert control over their lands. Some tribes tried to resist, but Abraha's army, larger and far stronger, left them powerless to oppose him. The march toward Mecca continued, with Abraha determined to achieve his ambitious mission. When Abraha approached Mecca, his soldiers began plundering livestock belonging to the city's inhabitants, including 200 camels owned by Abd al-Muttalib ibn Hashim, the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad. As Abraha reached the outskirts of Mecca, he sent a messenger to inform the people of his intention to destroy the Kaaba. At this critical moment, Abd al-Muttalib, a dignified and revered leader among the Arabs, stepped forward to meet Abraha. When Abd al-Muttalib entered Abraha's tent, the king stood in respect, recognizing the elder's commanding presence. However, their conversation was unexpected. Abd al-Muttalib calmly requested the return of his camels that had been seized by the army. Surprised, Abraha said, "I have come to destroy the Kaaba, your sacred house, and you ask me about your camels?" With unwavering confidence, Abd al-Muttalib replied, "I am the lord of the camels. As for the house, it has a lord who will protect it." As Abraha's army approached Mecca to carry out his bold plan, something extraordinary happened. Despite his massive preparations and military strength, Abraha faced the unstoppable will of Allah. When the army reached the outskirts of Mecca, the elephants suddenly halted and refused to advance toward the Kaaba. No matter how much the soldiers prodded them, the elephants turned back or moved in other directions. This was the first sign that Abraha was up against a power far greater than his own. Suddenly, flocks of small birds appeared in the sky, sent by Allah as a miraculous weapon. Each bird carried 3 stones made of hardened clay, sigil, 1 in its beak and 2 in its claws. The birds began to drop these stones with deadly precision onto the soldiers and elephants. Each stone hit its mark, killing soldiers and crippling the army. These small stones proved more devastating than any known weapon. Abraha's mighty army, which had sought to destroy the Kaaba, was utterly decimated. The soldiers fled in panic, but the birds continued to pursue them. Abraha himself was struck with a fatal wound and died on his way back to Yemen, humiliated and defeated. The Kaaba remained protected by the command of Allah, and this event became a testament to his power. The year of this miraculous event was named the Year of the Elephant, Am al-Fil, and it was in this same year that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born.